Hi, I'm Fabian. I'm product owner here at Honestly, and I want to help you get your employees into our system as fast as possible and as easy as possible in order to start sending surveys out to them just today. Let me quickly walk you through that interface. So you see one person in, which is yourself, most probably when you log in. So just keep that person, update that person however you want, and give it the real name, but that should stay in. There's a few options that you can take. So the typical way is to create employees by clicking it manually and adding individual ones. I will show you an easier way later on, but this is something you should do like once or twice to get going. So let me just put some email address that I didn't use, and then put names, put department, location, stuff like that. So if you have anything like department or location wise, for example, that is not listed here yet, this is template data that we have, you can just type that. So I just type Cologne, our office is in Cologne. I just type Cologne and we see create option for Cologne. Always when you do that, next time you will see Cologne again and you can choose that. There's a language that you can also choose. Most probably it's German for you, German or English for you, but you can choose from this huge list of languages, and people receive the emails in those languages also. So I'm going to choose English now. There's a tick box for sending an invitation email to the employee. It honestly doesn't have much meaning. So it is an interesting case if you want to showcase to everyone, hey, we're using Honestly now, but there's no action point for them to do. So you can just leave that unticked, and I do that now. So you can save that and wait a second, and then you find that person in here. The very same way, you can change people. So you can go in and change the language of people, change departments or locations. So for example, we have added Cologne and it's in here now, and we can click the little save icon and get going. Next, I want to show you the groups feature. So each of those, like department and location, is a group. Groups are important to distinguish between groups of employees and have a choice that individual people get surveys based on a group. So if you want to send out a survey only to one of your office locations, for example, Cologne, you can do that. If you want to send out a survey only to specific departments or genders, you can also do that. Oh, speaking of gender, we didn't have gender in here yet. So let's add that group. So we can manage groups here. We can rename groups. So if department is not department anymore, but called teams, we can do that here. I'm not doing this now for the sake of the demo, but you can do that. But what we want to do is add gender, because we want to filter also for gender later on in dashboards, and also maybe send out surveys specifically to male or female people. So we put in gender, click add, see it in the list, click save. The page refresh, and we have a gender column now here. So if we now go in here, we can go to gender, make this person male. So we create that option male, make this person female. So you see male is here because we created it just a second ago. Female we now also add, and so both genders are now present. So this is the easy way how to create groups and add and edit them. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem. One thing to note, you can delete groups, but please take very big care of that. Please reach out to us if you have any doubts. But if you delete one group, all the feedback in the future will also be disassociated to that group. So we don't store historically then anymore, was that feedback given in a given location if you delete that location. So please take care. You can do that, but reach out to us if you have any doubts. So let's go to an easier way, which is importing the data, because you probably have huge lists of employees and that takes a while to manually add them here and there and then edit them later. So we have an import feature here. So just click that button in import. then you get like a window, and this is the most important one for you right now. So you can download the template for this specific account and download that. It is downloaded here, and let me show you that file now. So here we have a file of which is great for templates. So let me just quickly make that a bit larger so we can see everything. So we have an import ID. Don't worry about that right now. This is advanced. Just leave that empty. Email and language are the two mandatory things. And we also say first name and language. First name and last name should be in, because that makes it a lot easier afterwards. Emails must be unique and languages must be formatted like those. So this is the same list that you've seen on the other view, but just in short notice. Important for you again, probably English, German, maybe Spanish, French, Spanish, Italian. So so you type in all your people there. Maybe you can copy paste from some other list that you have from your systems. I also prepared that. So let's quickly run through. So I have individual emails for each of every one of the people, have first names, last names, departments, locations, and gender set. So even if you don't have them set in the system yet, we create them on import. So what we do right now is a simple download as Excel file. If you work in Microsoft Excel already, just save that file to an XLS or XLS file. So you have that at hand. Go back to the interface where we've been before, choose the Excel file here, or just drag and drop the file into place. So it is here. Again, you have that checkbox to send invitation emails to that newly added people. I'm not doing this right now because no one needs that emails right now, but you could do that, and then you import. That will take like a minute, depending on the size of your list. Mine is pretty short, so it should be done pretty fast. And here we are. So all these people are in now. If I want to manually tweak individual ones, that's still possible here. If you want to bulk update them, that's also possible. So if you find yourself that so keep that list available, because that's also always helpful to have that current list available. And then if you want to change something or add something, so add information like age groups, for example, so where you have the elderly people and younger people, and in order to track regarding that, that's possible. So please do that. So have that available, and then just re-upload, and we match it according to the email addresses and update fields. So if you separate or merge the specific departments, that's an easy one. Just do that in the Excel, update that straight away into the system, and everything should be up to date. So that's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We have a fabulous team that can support you with that. And if you have any feedback, please also share that to us. We'd love to hear that. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your work with Honestly. We will definitely enjoy working with you, and see you around very soon. Thank you very much. See ya.